What is up, guys? Welcome back to episode 13 of the Stix podcast.
Oh,
As always, I'm Aiden and this is Drew. Um, let's get right into it. Starting with the Final Four and championship recap.
boom.
Unfortunately, we'll start with the first game. Bama actually kept it really close for a long time.
As every team that UConn plays does until the second half of the game. And in the second
Yeah,
half of the game, UConn turns into the 2017 Warriors,
yeah. So Bama
minus
was
choking the
actually
championship.
yeah. I could not see Bama um Bama miss for that entire first half. They were just throwing balls up and they were just dropping.
And
Every
UConn kept
shot
it
I
close.
saw, every three-pointer. Yeah, and they made sure to keep both teams made sure to not get lost by the other team. But I
Mm,
mean, unfortunately, as every UConn game goes, it ended in, I don't want to say a blowout. It was 14 points, but
yeah, a
UConn ended
defining
up winning
win.
by 14 points. Yeah.
And
And then the other
then,
side of the bracket, um, the Cinderella comes to an end.
yup.
NC State just really couldn't get a shot to fall in that second
No,
half. First, first half we were able to keep it kind of close. We were down six at
six.
halftime,
Yeah.
and we cut it all the way down to three. Scores 32-29, but um Fletcher Lawyer hits a three to end that half, and let me tell you, Fletcher Lawyer's a little sniper. Um,
As all those little white boys are.
yeah. And NC State did a pretty good job against Zach Edey. We held him to a tournament low, I believe 20 points only.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
we said for the longest, as I said, that if State was going to win this game, it was going to be through DJ Horn because Burns was going to have a tough job scoring. That's what happened. I mean, he got in foul trouble early, and he really had a tough time scoring. And the thing is that DJ Horns, I mean, the shots were there. Every time
yeah,
they would set a screen at the top of the key, Zach Edey would roll to the basket and give Horn that easy mid range that we've seen him hit dozens of times. A shot that
yeah,
he's very familiar with and can hit. They just were not falling. And I don't know if this is excuses. A lot of people said that the depth since they're playing in an NBA and NFL stadium, the depth was gonna feel a bit off because of how
the
much
depth
like room
perception.
there, depth perception was gonna be off because of how much room was behind the basket, which you never know. I'm not trying to use as excuses. Obviously, I don't give a crap if State lost. I'm a Carolina fan, but uh, you know, maybe that was why DJ Horner was missing so many of those middies. But they couldn't really get much to go the whole entire game. Like I said, it was definitely a winnable game, 100%. State was in there for a good bit of the game. And so,
Yeah.
but they lose, and Purdue does best in the championship.
Yeah, Purdue actually once again was pretty close with UConn for that first half. Purdue was actually leading for a little bit of that half.
Very little,
Um,
yeah.
very little. I think I saw something that was like the entire tournament. UConn trailed like 4 minutes and 3 seconds
Yeah, that's
combined.
so crazy.
Yeah. So UConn eventually pulls away. UConn, I mean, they're undoubtedly the best team in the entire league. I genuinely have no idea how they have three losses because they just
No,
steamrolled every single game.
they
Every
did.
single game. And
It looks so easy for them. I mean, they have two lottery
yeah,
picks in their team, but they have so much depth. I mean, there's so many guys. They're
yeah.
so deep. That team is. And we're gonna see. Dan Hurley said that he wants to three-peat, so we're gonna see what he's gonna build for the next year because Clinton's probably gonna leave. Stephon Castle's probably gonna leave, and they have like the seniors like Tristan Newton and Cam Spencer and those types of guys. So we're gonna he's
Yeah.
gonna have to he's gonna have to rebuild this whole entire lineup. But I'm sure they'll get transfers. So
He's
we'll
gonna have
see
to
how.
go through a he's gonna have to go through an NC State kind of rebuilding off season.
Yeah. So we'll
We
we'll
were
see how
talking
we'll
about
see how
this
that
earlier.
goes. for him. But
Yep.
I mean, UConn is if you didn't consider them a blue blood before, they're definitely a blue blood now. I told Aiden earlier I call them a new blood because a lot of their success has came within like this century. I think
Yeah.
they won in like 2014, 2000. It was like 2004, 2014, 2024. Like they won each decade. As they also won, of course, last year. The first repeat champion since Florida Gators in seven and eight,
Sounds
I
right.
believe. 07, 08, because Carolina won in 09. So
Yeah.
yeah, pretty exciting stuff. And then the first champion since I don't remember what team it was, but I saw a statistic earlier that they were the first team since some dominant team that won every single tournament game by double digits. I don't
Oh, it
remember what
was
team.
It was Kareem's UCLA.
Yeah, there you go. Which that's a
It was
crazy
like
team to be compared to.
it was like the first team since them to win back-to-back championship games by 15 or more.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But that's crazy.
Anyways, yeah, that was crazy. And congrats to UConn, Brady. I don't know if you're watching, but congrats, buddy. You went back to back.
Yeah,
Um,
hey, hit us up. We want you on the show.
yeah, we got Logan on here. We'd love to have Brady Levinson on here. All right, moving on. NBA standings with only 4 games to go. When I was making this and setting it all up, I noticed something.
Hmm.
If you look at the West side first, you'll notice the top 3 teams are all very close. They're all within a game of each other. And then if you go all the way down to the Rockets, you'll notice they're 16 games behind the first seed. Now looking at the East side, you go to the Celtics, who are very handedly in first place in the East, and then you go to the 2 seed, and they're 15 games behind the first seed. I think
Yeah,
if you look
Celtics have
here,
had this
the
for a
the
while.
Bucks, the Bucks, the Bucks would be the 6th seed in the West.
I think that goes to show more about how mid the East is,
Yeah.
more more
If
more than how I think the West has so many good teams, and that the East really isn't that crazy of a conference. However,
yeah.
regardless, 15 games is absolutely extraordinary.
I
And
remember
as
freaking out when I remember freaking out when the Cavs were second and they were at 8.5 games behind. And I was like, holy crap,
No,
that's a
no
lot.
lead is safe, but now we can confirm that it is safe. And something I was looking at now, 35-3 at home, crazy.
Yeah,
One of
yeah.
those losses, I
Um,
believe, is actually to the Hornets. But
one of them might have been one of them's to the Nuggets. They were our first loss at home. Anyways, um, I think the Celtics should actually run through the East
run through the East,
in the
yes.
playoffs.
And
In the playoffs. But the
although
thing with the West is that the West is so deep. There's so much competition in the West. So I think whoever ends up making out of the bloodbath, which will be the Western Conference playoffs, um, will be a really, really good matchup.
I'm looking at that Heat 8 seed though. If the Heat get that eight, if the
I
Heat
know, I'm
get
terrified.
that
I'm
eight
terrified.
seed, that's probably the Celtics' worst scenario because as we know, there's no one better than Jimmy Butler against the Celtics in the postseason, as well as those random bench warmers that you will give the Celtics or anybody like 30 on any given night. Um, but yeah, I mean, I actually have not been keeping as much as I should with the NBA, but the fact that the Magic are a 3 seed, that's crazy to me. I didn't know they were that high. Knicks and Cavs don't surprise me. The Sixers surprise me. However, Embiid has been out for a while, so that makes sense.
The Sixers surprised me with how low they are.
Yes, I mean, but I
But
mean,
it's really just Embiid has missed so many games
yeah.
this year.
Moving on, like looking at the West, the Timberwolves and Nuggets obviously are two teams that are obviously really, really great based on the record. And then the Thunder. are a young team, kind of like I don't know, the Baltimore Orioles for all our baseball fans, a young team that will definitely be good for years to come. But it's really close. I mean, it's almost anyone's game. Even the Clippers have a chance to get the 1 seed. So no, the we're gonna. I'm excited to see who gets the 1 seed. And as for my Suns, we are definitely not comfortable in that 6 seed. We want to avoid the play-in preferably. However, we play in our last 4 games. We play the Clippers twice, the Kings, and then the Timberwolves. So that's a rough last 4 games for my Suns. They have clinched a playoff, at least a play-in berth. They've clinched a play-in berth, so we're gonna see them in postseason play. But it really depends on if that's gonna be in the play-in or if we're gonna get a matchup versus the Thunder or the
Yeah.
or the Nuggets or the Timberwolves. But a little biased in me, maybe, but I think the Suns are definitely a dangerous 6 seed because when they play good, we've beaten almost all the top teams except for like the Celtics, but we beat all the top teams in the past couple months/weeks, so it's definitely possible. And if everyone stays healthy, I mean, I think it's hard to stop. I mean, Book, KD and Beal, who are all career 30 PPG scorers, and it's gonna really hard to. And then you rarely get this out of me. Grayson Allen is a very good 3-point shooter. I hate to say it because of freaking hate Grayson Allen with my guts, but he's on my team, and so he has to contribute. And you never know. Maybe the king of the fourth quarter, IT will make a return and just start giving everyone buckets. That would be cool.
No.
That
I really want Grayson Allen to hit like the craziest game winner in the playoffs, like a game 7 Grayson Allen winner, so I get to watch you cheer for Grayson Allen.
whatever. I would not cheer for them. A team to definitely look out for. If I had to pick a team out of the West, I know this everyone says this every single year and they never do it. But the LA Clippers, I
They're so
mean,
good. If they can start getting the ball moving,
if this was like 5 years ago, this team would be the greatest team to ever touch a basketball court. You got James Harden,
I mean,
you got
I
Paul
mean,
George, Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook and Paul George were on the same team before, anyways.
Why you know,
5 years ago, they were on the same team.
and that was Paul George's best year of his career. So
He was like second in MVP voting,
and
and then
Kawhi,
they
I
had
forgot
the
Kawhi Leonard. Who am I? I forgot Kawhi Leonard's on this team. That's how crazy this team would be. This team would be like the greatest team ever assembled. And that's with the 27 Warriors in
yeah.
mind. 27 Warriors in mind. God, no, but the Clippers, if everyone stays healthy, health is a big concern. Kawhi somehow gets hurt a lot. So PG. So if this team can stay healthy, it's very scary times for everyone else in
Yeah.
the West. And of course, you have the Mavs. Like all these teams have potential. Every from one through six. Honestly, 1 through 10, every single team
They all
has
can.
as
They all
ha,
can.
has a crazy roster. Not gonna say deep because the 6 and the 9,
No,
Suns and Lakers, no,
dude.
we're not deep teams.
One thing I
But
just realized about this Western Conference standings is Jalen Green was going crazy for a solid 2 weeks straight. They were like an 11 game win streak, I believe.
yeah,
They've lost 5 in a row now.
yeah, well, that bait the baby buckets kind of wore off after
Yeah.
Jalen Green had a baby. He went
He
crazy.
I don't know what happened to that baby, but I guess he doesn't have a family to
No,
feed
but
anymore.
they could have been higher, but Alperen Goon got hurt, and but the Rockets
Oh, did he?
he got hurt months ago.
That sucks, actually.
They'll get back. They'll get back. Also
They're also another very young team.
very unrelated, and since I'm talking about it, I'll probably pop a picture up on the screen here around somewhere. But Victor Wembanyama's new logo, revealed by Nike, that thing is sick. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it.
Hold on, let's see. I can pull up a picture real quick.
I'll pull it up. Did he sign with Nike?
Yes. Here, it's right here, right here, right here. Oh, it's green screen. You
Is
can't
it an
see it. But
alien? Is it the alien thing?
yeah, it's the alien. That's sick.
Oh, that is so cool. Because they call him the alien.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I'll pop a picture up for anyone watching so you can see it. But
Oh, they literally revealed it yesterday during the eclipse.
during the eclipse, yes, I know.
Oh, wait, that's so cool.
I know it is.
All
It's
right.
different because most players they like you yeah they try to force like their number or like initials on it. But yeah, all right,
This
that's
is
it for
literally just
NBA.
an alien.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Your Mets, buddy.
The Mets. Although, hey, they beat the Braves yesterday. They're like 2-5, but they beat or 3-5 or something. They were 3 and something, 3-7. But they beat the Braves yesterday, and it's very very funny because our pitcher Julio Tehran, who pitched for us yesterday, gave up like 4 earned through 4 innings, got cut today, got DFA'd today. But you gotta feel bad for the
Wow.
dude because he faced probably one of the best lineups in baseball. I mean, the Braves are insane 1 through 9. So, but the Mets
Yeah.
win. Brandon Nimmo looked like a man possessed. He had 2 home runs and like 5 ribbies yesterday. Um, he looked absolutely amazing yesterday. But the person he's not pictured here, but someone that's really been struggling for the Mets is Francisco Lindor. I think he's batting like point. I think he's batting like 38% on the year. I think he's 38% on the year for in batting average. He has like 3 hits all season. He's absolutely been garbage. And that's not like him because he's in my opinion, he's one of the better shortstops in the league. But it's very similar to, Trey Turner, who started off really, really slow last year. But gosh
Yeah.
darn, 38%, or so my bad, 75% on the year. He has 3 for 40 on the year. 3 for 40. And the whole team has
That's so
sucked pretty
bad.
much. I mean,
That's
just
so bad.
reading from 1 to 9, the batting averages go 212, 263, 75, 167,
Oh.
333, 0.077,
Point oh
143.
seven seven.
Yes.
He bet 77.
0.192 and 300. What?
He bets 77.
Yeah, that was DJ Stewart. DJ Stewart got his first hit yesterday, and it was a game tying home run. So he passes. He's fine with the vibe check. His vibe check is fine.
Oh,
He's
oh,
cool.
he's cool. He's
He's
cool.
cool. Yeah,
Okay,
he's 1 for 13 on the year. Oh god.
you guys are also 1-5 at home and 3-1 away. You guys are road warriors.
I have to,
Are you done with the Mets?
yes.
Okay, moving on to the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are coming off of 2 straight series sweeps against, granted, it's the A's and the Angels.
You
Yeah,
can't
I mean,
you can't see it right
they're
now, but
not
they're
very
currently losing 7-1 as we're recording to the
that's our
Orioles
home
though.
opener too.
To the
That's our
Orioles, it's
home
fine.
opener.
Wait,
That's our
you
home
played 10
opener.
straight road games? 7-3 on the road is impressive though. 7-3 on the road is impressive.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, yeah, the Red Sox, MLB just had them at 7 in the power rankings. And granted, I haven't watched a whole lot of the Red Sox, but I do know that our team isn't really like the flashiest. We don't have big names like the Yankees, and the Dodgers like they always
Just
do.
Tyler
But
O'Neill
I mean, we have Rafi and Tyler O'Neill, and
tied for first
apparently
in the
that's all we
league.
need.
Tied for
Apparently
first in the
that's all we
league
need.
in home runs. Tyler
Who
O'Neill
is
is with 5. Tyler O'Neill is 5, which is tied for
5 in
first.
10 games?
Yes, and by the way, he had one today, so that's 6 in 11 games. That's crazy.
Wow.
Batting 355 on the year as
Oh
we're
my
recording this.
God.
Yes, very,
That's
very, very,
crazy.
very good. Tied for first with former Red Sox Mookie Betts, who I don't know if you saw the graphic, unrelated, but I don't know if you saw the graphic.
First
Um,
in everything, leads the MLB in
First in
everything.
everything. Yes, Mookie
Like
Betts
and it's
is a
not
bucket.
even like they were being sarcastic to like show that how good he was. They were just like, yeah, first in absolutely everything, and then pulled down the receipts, and it's just Mookie
Hey,
Betts in first or
so I
tied.
lied. It's actually 344 for Tyler O'Neill. As I said that, he struck out in the game. So he's now up down to
Oh,
344. Yes,
oh
very,
no,
very
oh
good,
no,
very
oh
good
no.
timing. Very, very good timing.
Um, anyways,
But
moving on from the Red Sox, we're gonna hit you with an immaculate grid. Locks. All right,
all
Steelers Browns, Joe Hayden.
Joe Hayden, duh. We're not, by the way, folks, we're not going for, points here. We're just gonna
Oh
yeah.
God,
Danny
Danny
Shelton.
Shelton.
Yeah. I'm glad to say we're the same brain.
Oh, 2%.
Same wave. All right. Okay. So first one that comes to thought is
Is Josh
probably
Gordon,
Josh. I was thinking Coop, but
but we're gonna do this. Terrell Pryor.
Terrell Terrell Pryor. You sure he? Are you sure he got 1,000 yard season?
Yeah,
Dang it, that
that's
was a crazy
those
pull.
last two are good.
Pat Pete. Wait. Okay, hold on. Does Cordell Patterson count? I don't think he does. We should play it safe and
No,
go Pat Pete. Pat Pete.
no, there's a wide receiver. What was his name? It's
Mike
not Mike Williams.
Wallace.
Wallace.
Right there. It's right there on the button.
Mike Wallace. Patriots, Vikings, that could be Cordero.
I was gonna say Randy Moss. That was the first one that popped into mind.
Cordero. Vikings, 1,000 yards receiving. Chris Carter.
Chris Carter. Shout
Is it
out.
Chris
Old head.
Carter?
Yep, there you
Yeah.
go.
Steelers,
Oh,
Ravens.
hold on. I know his name. It's gonna. Oh, well, I mean, I don't think Patrick Queen counts because he hasn't played yet. But shoot, he's a corner. He's a corner. This is gonna bother me.
Rod Woodson.
No. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Uh.
Come on now. Okay, this guy literally played
Oh
for
yeah,
both of
Sean
these
Wade. I remember
teams,
Sean Wade from
but
Ohio
they
State.
never give it to us. They never give it to us. He's literally on the Patriots right now. Check me. Check me.
He's probably on practice squad.
No, he plays. I've seen him play.
Did he ever play for the Ravens though?
Yes, we traded for him from the Ravens.
Yeah, I know, but did he ever play a game?
Okay, well, you guys can ignore that. That is correct. Sean Wade, Patriots, Ravens. Don't care. That's correct. We have options here. Steve Smith Sr., Jacoby
Yeah,
Jones.
he never
Um, do you think
he
Devin
never
Hester ever had 1,000 receiving yards?
he never officially played for the Ravens, but he let make it be known
He's on the Patriots right now.
he did. Well, no, I know, but he did. We can confirm he definitely got. I don't know if he got drafted, but he definitely got signed as the UDFA by the Ravens. We can't. Yep. See,
Yeah.
look. And,
His Wikipedia says Ravens, Patriots. Oh, really?
yeah.
All
It
right.
says
Should we try and get a good score on this last one? 1,000 yard
yeah.
receiving season and played for the Ravens. We're not gonna
Um.
do Steve Smith. Jacoby Jones definitely did it, but he's too easy.
Oh, who is that? Not Ben Coates. Is that Ben? No, Todd Heap.
You think Todd Heap had 1,000 yard receiving season?
He had to have.
What about Dennis Pitta?
Oh, oh.
I don't know if Todd Heap ever got 1,000.
Trust. You have to trust.
Todd Heap?
Trust.
Nope.
God.
Nope.
God.
But we could have won it. That other square, this Patriots Ravens square could have been Matt Judon,
Yeah.
and Sean Wade definitely should have counted. But
Shoulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Ravens 1,000 yards. We named a few people,
Yeah,
but we were
we're
trying to
just
get a
going for
good score.
scores. Oh, we're failures.
No.
Thank y'all for watching the Stix episode 13. Catch us next week, next Thursday at 5 p.m. Have a good week, y'all. Peace.